It's a pleasure to me to welcome each and every one of us here today. We have taken much of our time, but now we want to start the program proper. We are here specifically for the AMMBAN National Conference, the 9th in the series, and the 10th year anniversary pre-conference press briefing. We thank the leadership of the association. The state chapters are well represented here. Our teaming members are also represented here. We also have our partners across board. We have Money Point duly represented. We have BUILDBAY duly represented. We have Wema Bank. We have Jaiz Bank. We have Paga. And we have a host of others, including the industry regulators like the CBN, the SANEF, the Lagos Business School, and a host of others. They're also here with us. And not forgetting the LEAs, the law enforcement agents. They are our partners as well, because we are talking about Nigerian funds being transacted with by our members, and we need the law enforcement agents at every point in time to assist us in ensuring that whenever there is dispute between customers and agents in their locations, we need an arbiter that will de-escalate such issues at that point in time. So I want to join my able vice president, standing in for the acting president, Dr. Obiora Oti. Alhaji Yusuf Adeyemo is on seat. He will be on behalf of himself and the NEC of the association. I welcome each and every one of us to this 9th AMMBAN National Conference pre-conference press briefing. Thank you and God bless. We have the acting national president of Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria, AMMBAN, duly represented by our able vice president in person of Alhaji Yusuf Adeyemo, the assistant national general secretary, standing in for the substantive national general secretary, Mr. Oluwasegun Elegbede, in person of Mrs. Charity Ayomide Bafog. Thank you. And assistant national welfare director, equally standing for our national welfare director, Ajia Uzaina. She is standing for her, and her name is Mrs. Oluwabukola Adewale Adeleke. Okay, to the left of Mrs. Olubukola, we also have the National Programs Director in person of Mr. Michael Obafemi. He's also followed by the state vice chairman of Ogun State, Mr. Segun Bamigbola. And we're having on the far right, we're having the Lagos State chapter chairman of AMMBAN, Mr. Ibirogba Oluwagunwa. And myself, I am the national PRO, Public Relation Officer 1. My name is Ogunbayi Olajide Ganion. I'm here. Oh, beautiful. So we're having one of our partners just coming in. We're having the CEO and COO of BUILDBAY Limited in person of Mr. Lekon Adeniji and Mr. Stephen. They are also just coming in. Please give them a round of applause, please. Our National Chief Aggregating Officer, yes, the only chief among the National Executive Council of AMMBAN, in person of Mr. Quadri Adegunle, aka Simple. So Mr. Lekon Adeniji Adele will be joining us on the high table. He is the CEO of BUILDBAY Limited. Please let us give him a round of applause. We'll also be having somebody from our second sponsor, equally represented here on the seat. Money Point will be duly represented on the seat by no other person than Mrs. Olubukola Adewale Adeleke. So I will be leaving the stage now for the Vice President to have his opening speech. The acting National President of AMMBAN, Dr. Obiora Oti, who is conspicuously absent today and duly represented by the Vice President Alhaji Yusuf Adeyemo, will be giving us his opening speech, and the program is hereby declared open.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone here. I'm standing for my acting president in person of Dr. Oti Obiora, who has an emergency to attend to today, and which is of a national importance. And because we have set out this briefing, we have to make sure that we continue because of our people that are coming from different areas, as far as from Ogun and every other thing. Whatsoever I'm saying here in this speech is exactly as been written by the acting president, and then a speech by Dr. Oti Obiora, acting national president, Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria, AMMBAN, during the pre-conference briefing held at the National Secretariat of Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria, here in Egbeda, Lagos State, Nigeria, for the 9th National Conference and 10th Anniversary celebrations of this great association. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, all other participants here today, our highly esteemed members of the Board of Trustees, members of National Executive Council, our regional supervisor, State Executive Council, zonal executive committees, the entire AMMBAN family that have made us to be here of 10 years to say good afternoon. It is with immense joy, pride, and gratitude that I welcome every one of you to this special pre-conference briefing of our great association. As we prepare for the 9th National Conference and 10th Anniversary celebration coming up on the 12th and 13th of November 2025 in the beautiful state of Gombe in the northeast Nigeria. Today is not just another press event, it's a celebration of visions, resilience, partnerships, and progress. The very value that has sustained AMMBAN through a decade of growth and service to Nigerian financial inclusion ecosystem. First, let me extend my early appreciation to everybody here today, our member, partners, sponsors, law enforcement agencies, regulators, friends of AMMBAN. Thank you for honoring our invitations and for your unwavering support to AMMBAN over the 10 years. Your presence here reflects your belief in our missions and commitment to advance financial inclusion across the nation. We also extend our profound gratitude to all our sponsors who have pledged to support our upcoming national conference and anniversary celebrations. We appreciate your generosity, your partnership, and your confidence in AMMBAN vision. To those who have already gone ahead to redeem their sponsorship pledge, we say a very big thank you. Your prompt action demonstrated your trust in our association, and desire to see our industry grow beyond. Let me at this point make a special acknowledgement of BUILDBAY Nigeria Limited, one of our newest and most strategic partner. Through our partnership with BUILDBAY, we are operating a new chapter in the members in a profound way, and BUILDBAY has committed to ensuring that AMMBAN members can become proud landowners with opportunity to also enjoy reduced income from their investments. Can we clap for them, please? We are also deeply grateful to the BUILDBAY for partnering with us to make this pre-conference briefing a reality. Your support means a lot to us, and we look forward to an enduring partnership that will yield benefits for all our members nationwide. To all our members here present, I want to passionately urge you to keep into BUILDBAY partnership. This is a golden opportunity to secure not just your financial future, but also your family legacy. Imagine the pride of owning your own land, build your own home, and enjoying a steady streams of passive income, all made possible through your membership of AMMBAN. Let us all embrace the opportunity together and join this train. And because we led by example, on behalf of AMMBAN and the National Executive Council, I, Dr. Oti Obiora, am making a personal and institutional commitment that we will support the first 200 AMMBAN financial members who indicate interest in acquiring land through BUILDBAY. This, depending on the package selected, AMMBAN will contribute a portion of these payments, even if it is mean paying for 1 day or beyond. As a mark of encouragement and solidarity, we want every member to know that when AMMBAN say we care about your growth and welfare, we mean from the earth. Can we give a round of applause again to them? As we look ahead, let me remind us that the road led to Gombe on the 12th and 13th of November 2025. Our 9th National Conference and 10th Anniversary Celebration will be landmark events, one that will showcase our collective achievements, renew our sense of purpose, and strengthen our unity as a voice of mobile money and bank agents in Nigeria. Let's go to Gombe with enthusiasm, with pride, and with a reward determination to continue building a strong partnership and more inclusive Nigeria. We also want to appreciate one of our major sponsors who has been with us for a very long time, which is MoneyPoint Nigeria Limited. We appreciate your support. We also want to appreciate the Wema Bank of their support towards the AMMBAN 10th Annual Conference. It's also gladdening to us that we also want to appreciate all other sponsors that have supported us in the last 10 years. Even they have not come this year, but they want us to celebrate them. From OPay, PAMPay, Paga, Accelerex, VPay, and all of them we want to appreciate, and a special appreciation to institutions that have supported us over years. Our kudos and respective appreciation go to the Lagos Business School, EFINA, SANEF, and to the big institution that is controlling all of us, the Central Bank of Nigeria. We want to appreciate them. All the pressmen, we want to appreciate you. We have a lot of people that we cannot appreciate here finish. The like of Punch, the like of Guidance, these days, all the news channels, they have stood between us and the nations. Where we have issues that we raise our voice up, the media has been one of the best and the best that have made this AMMBAN known to the world. We really appreciate all the media, and we appreciate your continued support. Thank you all for your time, your commitment, and your continued belief in this great association. God bless AMMBAN. God bless all our partners and sponsors, and God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
We'll be having keynote address, and this is going to take us down memory lane from where AMMBAN started from, what we have been able to do in the industry, where we are going, and where we are presently. And the topic for that is a decade of impact. So what is that impact all about? Have we done anything? Are we just another association? So join me in answering this critical question is no other person other than our National Programs Director, in person of Mr. Michael Obafemi. So we'll be talking about a decade of impact, advancing agency banking for inclusive and secure financial services. Please let us put our hands together for Mr. Obafemi.
Good afternoon, all. All protocol duly observed. But I want to recognize the acting president in absentia, ably represented by the VP, Alhaji Yusuf Adeyemo, and the team from BUILDBAY, led by Mr. Lekon. You are all welcome. Leaders of AMMBAN from SEC level to zonal level, and we also have the SEC ably represented by Lagos and Ogun State. It's our pleasure seeing you here. So I just want to, within 10 minutes, just give us an overview of what the theme of the conference is, which is a decade of impact, advancing agency banking for inclusive and secure financial services. You know, whether we like it or not, we have to take ourselves memory some years back when people go to bank and you want to open an account or you just want to have access to financial services. We have to send proxies to go and queue for you and all sorts of things happening. I'm sure a lot of, especially the Gen Z, they don't even know what we are saying. They'll be like, what are these people saying? Is it not just to use my card? And it sounds simple, but it was not like that. And it was an equivalent tax. So 2010, CBN brought up a roadmap, ably led by the former central bank governor then, who is the current emir of Kano, in person of His Eminence Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. He brought up agency banking. And what's agency banking all about? Is when service provider or financial institution use third party to carry on financial services. Who are the third parties? The third parties are me and you. Association of Mobile Money and Bank Agents in Nigeria. It's an association, but this association has people within its fold, and that's me and you. We represent different service provider. So, having done this, what has been the journey? Because even when this whole thing started, 2010, only very few players were in the field. The likes of Pocket Money, the likes of Paga. In short, at a point, the likes of Paga, they were using, to transact a loan, they were using IVR. And for people that understand the technology around IVR, is so, what is this? When they tell you, what is this? Why will I have to listen to a voice call to do this? And at a point, some Paga staff, in trying to canvass prospects as agents to them, you hear people telling them that, look, you guys should go and look for another job. That what is this? What are you people saying? Because people never saw it. Unlike what the impact that we are seeing today, that we can easily see. But then it was invisible. It was almost impossible to convince anybody. So what has the breakdown of the thing been so far? A decade of impact. We are looking at financial inclusion. Remember, EFINA just released a report that as of last year, we have up to 64% people and Nigerians are already financially included. Remember where we are coming from. So a whole 64%, that's a whole lot. And who are the stakeholders that made this happen? Me and you, AMMBAN members. Please, a round of applause for AMMBAN members. Because why are we attributing this success to ourselves? The fact is, commercial banks were not ready to open branches, especially in those rural areas, those underserved areas. They were not ready to open branches because they felt insecurity, to the fact that they feel that they are not making profit and all sort of things. But here we are. We get onboarded by these banks and we go to the interlands. Some of us will travel on bike for 4 or 5 hours inside the thick bush to ensure that these people are captured on BVN, NIN, and we open account for them, and we still go back there to catch them. And our agents are there to also serve them using the POS terminal. So these people are already accessing financial service. So this is an innovative thing that it wouldn't have been possible without the effort of you and I and AMMBAN as a whole. So, and also we are looking at improving security. Of course, we've been able to instill confidence, because when we started, most people were like, what are you people saying? It's not possible. Are you bank? At times, they will even go to the bank to find out that, do you know Mr. A, Mr. B in my community is disturbing me, that I should open an account. Is it safe for me to open an account with him? And banks will say, okay, you can go ahead. But now, we don't need that validation again. We have gone beyond that. And to me, that success can never be complete without AMMBAN members being instrumental to it. So, and also, like I said, foster innovation is based on the feedback that we give this financial institution when we go to those rural areas. Oh, sir, we think you need to tweak here and here to ensure that probably our service delivery is faster. And you see them taking this feedback to their HQ, and their IT do one or two things. And you see innovation keep happening, and you see that people now, they don't find it difficult by the time you tell them that, oh, please come and open an account with a bank A or with a fintech B. It is no longer an issue. In short, as a matter of fact, we sit there in our office, and you see some people have turned themselves to agent consultants in rural areas, and they will be the one to call you, oh, Mr. BUILDBAY, can you come to so village? I've been able to gather 100 people for you to open an account, and they'll be negotiating their incentive. So that is where we have gotten to. And I think it's not as easy as I've said it. It comes with a lot of challenges. We've had members that have lost resources, lost their life, and all sorts of things. But despite that fact, we remain resolute. We remain there to believe that, look, this financial inclusion will be part to the success story. And there's no way you can write financial inclusion story in Nigeria without talking about agents or without talking about the role of AMMBAN in the success of financial services. So what are we saying invariably? We are saying overall, AMMBAN is here to celebrate. We are here to celebrate achievements. If we are to roll out the achievement, there are so much. And I wish that we had partners that started with us here. There's no how they can talk about their story. Paga, we all here started it with them. Is it money point? Even let's jump and come to the ones that are available now. They cannot talk about the success of their brand without attributing it to agents. And of course, AMMBAN has played a key role using their robust structure across the state to ensure that we sell these ideas to our people, and of course in return they get empowered and get incentive and income from it. So we are here to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen, not for me to bore you. And we feel that AMMBAN, Association of Mobile Money and Licensed Agents in Nigeria, we have done a whole lot in the financial inclusion space, and we are talking about 10 years. So it's important that we gather here to celebrate ourselves and point out one or two key successes. And the journey is just beginning, because another 10 years now, we're already talking about innovation, moving from just cashing in, cashing out, account opening. Now we are talking about owning of land, and how easy our members can benefit from it, and also become a third-party agent. And we've ventured even into e-commerce space. So where is that space that I think AMMBAN cannot venture into? I think we can just say to ourselves that let's sit down and look as far as our eyes can see, and the sky is our limit. Thank you very much.
We are 10 years now, so that is a decade. So what have we done for 10 years? Have we been playing? What have we been doing? What is the challenge? What have we been facing? Where are we going? Who are the hindrances? How have we been able to impact our members across board? So to do justice to this, we have our able Assistant General Secretary, who will be standing in for the substantive General Secretary, Mr. Segun Elegbede. So, Madam Charity Ayomide Bafog, can you quickly stand up and give us something to ratify what Mr. Obafemi has said? Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just to summarize what my colleague have said. Everything he has said concerning what we have actually achieved and what we are expecting to achieve more is not something that we can overemphasize, because there's a lot of challenges that we've had in the past before we are able to get to where we are today. And from the Secretariat side, we've actually gone out severally to have relationship with these key stakeholders for us to be able to stand where we are today. The likes of the CBN, the likes of the SINEP, the likes of all the other, the business school, and the likes of all the stakeholders like the OPE, PAMPE, PAGA, and the likes. We've actually visited them even when most of them didn't really believe in us. We made them understand that it is not possible for the agency banking to roll out successfully without an umbrella to guide these agents. And that is why we've been there over the years. And we want to appreciate the fact that they all keyed into our dream, our goal.
Mrs. Olubokola Adewale Adeleke.
Okay, yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I want to welcome us once again to this briefing. I stand on the existing protocols, and okay, I would like to say a little bit about what the women are doing in financial space. By the grace of God, we have been able to bring agency banking close to the women. And you know, when you say close to the women, especially the underserved areas, that's the rural areas, in the past 10 years, we have been able to bring women into the space. AMMBAN has been able to, even in our partner space, we've been able, actually WEMA, we have a partnership with WEMA Sarah, right? Sarah Women by WEMA Bank. And we have been able to offer our women grants, at least 50 women in every quarter, which has already gone live. So once again, we want to appreciate all our partners for all they have done. Even the existing partnership we have with WEMA is for us to fund our women in terms of BVN and NIN, to give them a soft loan to be able to run their businesses and to help them grow their businesses. So want to appreciate WEMA once again for all they have done in financial space, and to AMMBAN as a whole. We thank Money Point as well also for making it possible for in this our 10th year anniversary. We are not taking it for granted. Thank you, and thank you everyone.
We will be having a session from our partners who happens to be a company that is trying to put shelter on our heads. And the company has been able to be magnanimous enough to ensure that people are not corrupt in Nigeria again. What do I mean? The era of people packing money from whatever source and to go and purchase land. Overnight, somebody is just buying a land of 1 billion. And the person, mere looking at him, is not having that financial might, physically. And is ready to build for 200 billion. So a company has come to the rescue of our members and has given them a flexible payment plan that you can go at your own pace. And that company, AMMBAN, has been able to come closer to them so that our members can also have roof over their head, even with their 100 naira charges on the streets. They can equally own landed property, even in the choicest area in Lagos, not only in any other part of Nigeria, but even in Lagos. So join me in welcoming the CEO of BUILDBAY Limited, Mr. Lekan Adeniji Adele.
Good afternoon, everyone. The National Executive Council of AMMBAN, the State Executive Council, the media houses here, the stakeholders in diverse industry, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon once again. My name is Adeniji Olamileko. I'm the co-founder and CEO at BUILDBAY. Today is very historic for BUILDBAY and at the same time for AMMBAN. You know, today, Nigerians pride outside Nigerians that we have one of the most advanced financial system in the world. And when you look at it thoroughly, it is because of the activities of new banking system in Nigeria. And the likes of Money Point that we have today, PAMPay that we have today, OPay that we have today, won't be possible without AMMBAN. So, you know, people tag AMMBAN to be agents, but what I see AMMBAN to be, they're like a development agent in Nigeria. Because what AMMBAN has done is to be at the forefront of financial development in Nigeria. And that is why we can say boldly anywhere in the world that we have one of the most advanced financial systems in the world. So once again, please, a round of applause for AMMBAN. And with that, it means that man in Gombe, that woman in Oshun, without access to commercial bank, without access to the internet, can have access to financial inclusion. And this is a great feat by AMMBAN. So once again, on behalf of everyone at BUILDBAY, we say big congratulations for your 10 years anniversary and for the 9th National Sub-Convention. Congratulations once again. Now, for BUILDBAY, we also see the same way we see AMMBAN as a development agent. BUILDBAY is also a development agent. As a matter of fact, we pride BUILDBAY to be a national hero, because what we are doing is to solve the housing deficit, to make sure that that woman that roasts corn on the side of the street, that civil servant, that person that is a civil servant, that earn 100,000, that earn 200,000, the system of real estate we have today, or land ownership or home ownership today, cannot accommodate people of that class. And that's because if you want to buy land today, you have to have 5 million, you have to have 20 million, you have to have 30 million. And majority of Nigerians, low and mid-income Nigerians, cannot afford this kind of land or property. And that is why BUILDBAY is the bridge between the mid and low-income Nigerians and owning their property. 5 years ago, we started this company with a vision to democratize home ownership. And we said to ourselves, how do we make sure that majority of Nigerians, because everyone wants to become a landowner, today we have about 80 million housing deficits. And when you look at it, even the real estate company we have, the government we have today, are not really solving the problem, are not really targeting the mid and low income earners. And that's why 5 years ago, we started with people contributing 250 naira per day to become landowner, 1,750,000 per week to become landowners. And today, we've been able to make over 3,005 people landowner. By customer count or by landowners, this is the biggest in the history of Nigeria. To some people, this is a great height. But to us at BUILDBAY, it is nothing. Because our vision is to make every Nigerian landowners. So even after allocating over 3,000 land, we've not started. And that is why this partnership with AMMBAN is very pivotal today. Because as AMMBAN has done the financial inclusion nationwide, we are also looking at a way that we can truly democratize land ownership by going to the nook and cranny of Nigeria. That person that earn 50,000, that person that earn 100,000, that person that earn 200,000 can become a landowner. And how do we do this? Is by our great partnership with AMMBAN, because we know that AMMBAN is widely spread across the nation. So how do we make sure that everybody is closer to an agent that can make them landowners? How do we make sure that everybody, as they earn their money daily, they can give an agent to say, this is my money, my daily payment for land today. This is my daily payment. This is my weekly payment for land. This is my monthly payments for land as they earn. And as BUILDBAY, we can't do it alone. And that's why this collaboration is very important to us. So we are saying that we want to collaborate with AMMBAN so that we can be a co-creator, a co-builder of Nigerian with AMMBAN. You know, in Nigeria today, real estate is luxury. But for us at BUILDBAY, real estate should be something very basic. I want to own a land. It should be the way you want to buy a restart card. It should be the way you want to buy pure water, because every Nigerian deserves to be a land and a home owner. Now, with this partnership with AMMBAN, we are further spreading the spread of land ownership. So it means that anybody across Nigeria, as long as you are close, a POS agent or an AMMBAN agent is close to you, you can become a landowner on the BUILDBAY platform. Not only that, another thing we're also trying to do, or we've done and want to continue to do, is to make sure, because people can say they want to sell land, people can say they want to empower people to build homes, but how much is that property? Currently today in Nigeria, BUILDBAY, we have the most affordable landed property. Please clap for us. But solving the housing deficit is not just only making land affordable. It is also that, how do we make that payment flexible? For example, if we say a particular land is 400,000, some people in Nigeria cannot give you the 400,000 outrightly. So how do we make sure that this is very flexible? And we said to ourselves, let's make this payment very flexible. People can buy land outrightly. People can buy land for 1 good year. You can pay on a daily basis for 365 days. You can pay for 2 years to become a landowner. So, like we like to say at BUILDBAY, if you can afford to buy a Coke, if you can afford to buy a Pepsi, if you can afford to buy a Gala, you can afford to become a landowner. This is the first of its kind in the history of Nigeria. Moving from that, our partnership with AMMBAN is also an opportunity for AMMBAN agents to become landowners. And one of the things that the AMMBAN National State Executive Council told us is, what they do at AMMBAN is the welfare of their people is very important to them. So how do you make sure as BUILDBAY that your land is very affordable for our members? And we said to them, oh, this is how much we sell our land. It is affordable enough. And they told us that, yes, it is affordable enough, but we still want to make it much more affordable, because now you are dealing with AMMBAN. And because of that, we now further reduce our property to be even more affordable for all AMMBAN members. So today, right, that person that earn 1 naira, 2 naira, 3 naira, 4 naira as a POS agent can now become a landowner because of the partnership between AMMBAN and BUILDBAY. As a matter of fact, yesterday we saw a payment that came in from an AMMBAN agent. I think that person bought and also signed up a customer, and it was very historic to see that, oh, this thing is happening already. The revolution of becoming landowners across all AMMBAN members is happening already. Furthermore, another thing we're also trying to do is, for BUILDBAY, it is purpose and profits. And we also want to collaborate with you on that vision of purpose and profits. Purpose in the sense that we can make Nigerians landowner. We can help solve the housing deficit together as a team. AMMBAN and BUILDBAY, we can help solve the housing deficit. But it's not just solving the housing deficit alone. People can help people become landowners, and they can still earn on the BUILDBAY platform. So it means that AMMBAN members can sell our land across various locations, the ones we have now and the ones that will come more, they can sell to Nigerians in all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. Is it in the west? Is it in the north? Is it in the south? Today, people on the BUILDBAY platform as agents earn thousands of naira. And with the BUILDBAY platform, the way we've designed the commission structure with AMMBAN, it is now very, very easy for people to start earning millions of naira as commission on a monthly basis. This is just the beginning. We are sure that as time goes on, we'll continue with AMMBAN, we'll continue to find ways to refine how this product can be better, how this collaboration can be better, how this partnership can be better. Once again, thank you very much, and we invite you all across the AMMBAN circle to say, let's partner together, let's collaborate together. So in few years, in 3 years, we can come together to say we've made millions of Nigerians landowners. Especially, I want to appreciate the acting president for launching Dr. Obi Obiora. Okay, Dr. Oti Obiora. Thank you very much for that correction. So we want to, and that's a leader leading by example. And that's something that I think that everybody should emulate. Now, Doctor has said that, okay, you want to sponsor 200 people in the BUILDBAY AMMBAN land ownership scheme. Please, let's give him a round of applause. On behalf of BUILDBAY, we say a very big thank you to him. And we are promising him that we will continue to do everything at our power to make sure that this partnership is a success. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless AMMBAN. AMMBAN is 10 years now. AMMBAN will be 50 years very soon. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The Chief Aggregating Officer of AMMBAN, in person of Alhaji Quadri Adegunla, aka Simple.
Good afternoon, everyone. The BOT, the National Executive Council of AMMBAN, the State Executive Council of AMMBAN, ZEC, the ZEC, and then the general members of the association, all protocol duly observed. I want to thank every one of us who made this occasion, and I want to congratulate our association once again for our 10th year anniversary. So I want to also buttress to what my colleagues have said earlier about our members. Our members are like they're like gold. You know, we have in the country, we have some members, some persons, agents who are not, under our umbrella-ship. And then these persons, whenever they see our members, they see them as a gold, as an agent that, are ahead of them. Because they knew that whenever anything happens, they are covered. They are fully covered. So this was made happen by AMMBAN. Because, let me start an example. Sometimes ago, you have an agent who ran into trouble. And it goes like millions of naira. So fortunately for the person, is our member. So when the person reach out to the National Executive Council, so we are able to, stood by him and we are able to shield him on that issue. So just imagine if such person is not an AMMBAN member, it's just an average agent. Look at what will happen to the person. So we're able to reach out to the, to the top authorities. Within the next 2-3 days, the issue was resolved. So back in the days, I remember vividly when we started this previous business, whereby we only make use of codes to withdraw money, sort of things like that. I remember vividly my first POS is like a cupboard. It's even bigger than this now. Then, so given to me by I think no, it's not even Baxi. What's it called? Cook teller. Thank you, my brother. Cook teller. So as I was using the terminal, I was paying every month. You can imagine me making payment money for them. I was still paying for every month, saying that the terminal, that terminal insurance, thousands of naira every month. So with the intervention of AMMBAN, everything was made smoothly for agent. Please give a round of applause, please. So fast forward, to God be the glory, we've assisted a lot of members, agents. in terms of financial aspect, in terms of being with them when I remember sometimes ago when they called for dissolving agent banking in Nigeria. We went to Abuja. NEC went to Abuja to speak with the authorities. Before you know, they are even glad that this is an association. In fact, they give us kudos. So there are a lot of things we've done in the association that if not that our intervention, honestly, this place would have been scrapped entirely. To God be the glory. So I want to thank us once again, for making this happen. BuildBay, Money Point, Pampay, OPay, Wema Bank, all the partners. I want to thank you for what you've done. This could only happen because of your support and because of what you've done for us. So we appreciate it and we don't take it for granted. Thank you and God bless everyone. Thank you.
So it is very essential that we regularize our membership of AMMBAN. Industry stakeholders view every POS person out there as our members. Yes, they are our member, literally. But until you regularize yourself, we can geotag you to a particular location. Until you do that, you are not our member yet. You are just our general member because you are also holding POS. So we need to capture our data to be able to know who our member is. We need to have your statistics. We need to know your location. We need to know everything because you are handling public funds. And anybody that is handling public funds need to go the route of the CBN guideline on agency banking. So for that reason, we need to know each and every one of us. So let us put our hands together once again for our Chief Aggregating Officer. BuildBay has been able to give us the opportunity of buying our lands and paying, the way we want it. So for that reason, the acting national president was magnanimous enough and he has funded 200 of our members to actually, he has signed up for them by paying the initial fee. So for that reason, we are going to have some presentations from BuildBay to those members of ours, in the next couple of minutes now. We will call on the vice chairman of Ogun State chapter of AMMBAN to give us a goodwill message. After that, we'll call on the vice chairman of Lagos State to also do the same, Mr. Oluwasegun Bangbola. So give us your goodwill. Please let us give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
All protocols duly observed. I want to, on behalf of the Ogun State chairman of AMMBAN, Alhaji Abdul Samad, I want to say that we love to appreciate God for his love, for his support to the association entirely, AMMBAN. 10 years is not small. So on this occasion, I pray that all what we have achieved and attained will last longer.
Amen.
And that in another 10 years, we'll be counting what we thought we cannot achieve in 100 years.
Amen.
So we are praying that we'll get to greater heights in the decades to come, and that may the visions of our leaders see the light of the day. For BuildBay, I want to thank you for what you are doing, even though I'm also thinking of what we can do next, because AMMBAN, being a landowner is expected to project somebody to become a house owner. So I want to pray that AMMBAN will lead in this direction too. And the next time we are going to be meeting this way, we shall be stronger than this. Amen. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.
Thank you, my Vice Chairman of Ogun State Chapter, Mr. Bangbola. So we'll quickly move to his counterpart in Lagos State. So our Vice Chairperson, in person of Madam Omoyeni Makinwa. So let us have your goodwill as we round up this session. Thank you, Madam.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. PRO, my name is Omoyemi. He has always called me Omoyeni. So there's a difference between Omoyeni and Omoyemi. So just on a lighter note. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. And I wish to welcome every one of us to this great event. The pre-conference before our, our conference, I think is really a good one. And I give kudos to the national body who has tried to organize something like this. Because I'm sure it's not all of us that will be able to make it to Gombe. But at least we can have a feel of what is going to happen in Gombe. So I see this conference a very big one. Having said that, I want to appreciate BUILDBAY for the great opportunity given to AMMBAN. I was part of the people that went for inspection, and I must tell you, I need to encourage our members. I need to encourage you. It's a very good land. It's not waterlogged. It is not muddy land that you need to spend and spend and spend before you put a structure on the land. So I just want to give us words of encouragement. Let us try as much as possible to key into this program. Is a good one, and it is very flexible. So it's a way of encouraging all members to key into the BUILDBAY program. Having said that, for all companies represented, I may not want to, start mentioning everybody's name one after the other. I want to appreciate everybody for coming, and I pray as we depart here, we depart in peace. We get to our different destination peacefully in the mighty name of Jesus. And as we converge again in Gombe, we're going to go there safely in the mighty name of Jesus. Any one of us that is present here will not be found wanting. As much as you have that mind to travel to Gombe, and we pray and we put everything in God's hands that we all arrive there and have a very good event in Jesus' mighty name. So thank you all for coming.
We have the members of the fourth realm here present among us, and they needed to know more about our conference. There is need for them to ask germane question, for them to be able to also go out there and inform the general populace what we stood for, who we are. We are not cult. We are here to ensure that we contribute our quota to the teeming unemployment that we are having in Nigeria, for people to be meaningful